Twitter's currently having a meltdown, or X. I guess you can call it X. People are still talking about... Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Twitter's still having a meltdown, or X is having a meltdown. People are still talking about President Donald Trump, and they're like, there's no way he hasn't appeared in public for 2 days. At the left, he's dead. Like, no, I don't think so. Don't think so, man. Yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Like this, like, there's an entire account that is verified. Literally, that's insane. He's okay. He says, yes, I'm anti-Trump. Of course he is. Yeah, he's got a couple of like sickly looking pictures or something like that. And then this is the picture of him yesterday. Somebody action like guy saying more proof of a Trump health cover up. Okay, dude, this is just a random photo that paparazzi got of him as he was exiting the building. I'm sure, dude. And then Harry Sisson naturally has to jump on the bandwagon and say some wild stuff. This is him inside of the Beast, coming back from his golf club in Virginia. There he is, right there. He's fine. He's probably just like, bro, tired. Been outside in the sun all day golfing. Probably wants a nap. You know, pretty normal. Let's see. I saw somebody else say something about it. Recently, I think Nick did. Okay, some people baselessly making claims about President Trump's health. Didn't say anything when President Biden was in office. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see. Let's see if it's gotten a little crazier. Trending. Yeah, this is still trending in politics right now. There's probably a lot more people have been talking about it. Yeah. Look, people saying, do you think he wrote this? Okay. Let me ask you guys, do you think that the president actually types these out himself, or do you think people manages his social media account for him, or his social media accounts? I would imagine, based on my experience, that he's got people that can do it for him, right? He probably has access to it if he wants to, you know, but he's probably got people that can do it for him regardless, but that doesn't mean that, like, my guess is what happens is he probably tells the person what he wants posted. He probably speaks it out loud, and then they do it for him while he's telling them. That's what I would guess. And there's another person, this is not Trump. Like, this is him. He was talking about the relationship between India and Russia. Just because India has been doing some work with Russia. They're at the summit that's in China right now with Xi Jinping. And he's just talking about how, you know, what few people understand is that we do very little business with India, but they do a tremendous amount of business with us. In other words, they sell us massive amounts of good, their biggest client, but we sell them very little until now, a totally one-sided relationship. It has been for decades. The reason is that India has charged us until now such high tariffs, the most any country that our businesses are unable to sell into India. It has been a totally one-sided disaster. Also, India buys most of its oil and military products from Russia, very little from the U.S. They have now offered to cut their tariffs to nothing, but it's getting late. They should have done so years ago. Just some simple facts for people to ponder. Yeah. So more than likely, he probably told his staffer, like, hey, this is what, you know, I want you to post to my social media accounts, and then they post it for him. You know? Grok, let me see here. Firebane, we're doing good, man. You just finished 7 hours of streaming? Bro, that's a long haul, man. My exes usually have meltdowns. Yeah, dude. Exes are known for having meltdowns. X right now is having a meltdown. It's always constant meltdown mode, you know. It is kind of what it is, you know. Let's see. You mean like covering up for president oh yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, dude, after a full day of golfing, I would probably be tired too. You know, most of the time the president looks pretty energetic, like in all of his interviews. It's not like this is like a one-off thing. You know, it's not like he's consistently setting a trend, right? There's a difference between somebody who sets a trend of doing certain behaviors constantly and consistently over a long period of time, and somebody who's like tired after a long day of golf and just taking a rest maybe because he's been going super hard for a long time. That would be my guess personally. Yeah, there's no way he sends 100% of those messages. Yeah, no way. No way that he's the one posting it. I don't think that he's got it. I think people manage it. He has a bit too much on his plate to sit on his phone all day. I think your theory is more accurate. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think that more than likely there's somebody that's just, like got a phone that has access to his accounts, and he just tells them, hey, this is what I want you to post. And then they post it, and then they just clip that and post it across all the social media platforms. That would be my assumption, especially when you have enough money to pay somebody and he's got tons of aides and all kinds of stuff, advisors. Hello, Roberta. What's up? Good evening, fellows. What's up, Ski Mask? Yeah, I dipped my toes back into Star Citizen, and that sucks time right out of me. Oh, yeah. Dude, Star Citizen will do that. It'll take your whole life away. Kind of like World of Warcraft did. That's why I had to stop playing. I had to cut it. I had to cutty, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's been a long time. Dude, Trench it. I was doing Helldiver style drops on the Worm. Oh, nice. I need to go hurt myself. It's time to go to the pool for the laps in 103 degrees Fahrenheit heat. Oh my God. World of crack. World of war crack. Oh man. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Keith Olbermann posted this with a picture taken today by Getty Images. Once again, how do I know what WTF is going on? Do you know WTF is going on? Oh my God. It was enhanced and lighting adjusted. Wow, like what the F? There's no way. That's Photoshop, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. He's seeing the angel of death. No, dude. What? That's Photoshop too. Dude, everything is... There's so much bad information, like misinformation stuff going all over the place. Oh, there it is. This is the regular photo. Yeah. This was at his Virginia golf club with radio host John Fredericks. So, yeah, he looks fine to me. He's just out there having a good time. He's probably just tired. He's like, yeah, don't want to deal with anybody. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna have a Diet Coke, rest. Enhanced photo. Yeah, okay. Everybody's just kind of wigging out. Let's see. Is it still going on? That's so weird, man. What a weird thing. Presidential Medal of Freedom apparently is being proposed. Oh, from the White House. Okay. As President of the United States of America, I'm pleased to announce that Rudy Giuliani, the greatest mayor in the history of New York City and an equally great American patriot, will receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom, our country's highest civilian honor, from President Trump. Oh, yeah. This is probably as a result of, it's probably, maybe they're wrapping a bunch of stuff up in there other than just what happened the other day. Because apparently Rudy Giuliani was involved in a car accident after, like, coming to the aid of a woman who was apparently a domestic abuse victim that ran up to the car and, like, stopped them. And I think they got hit on the highway. Firebane, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the raid again, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Have a good swim. Enjoy a good swim out there. Get you a good workout in. I went to the gym earlier today, so I've already got my reps in. Wanted to make sure I got it done earlier in the day so I had time to do stuff later. Know what I'm saying? It's much easier if you get it done earlier than it is if you try to do it later. So if he was really in control of his X account, he'd probably be petty by blocking Iran or Venezuela. There's a possibility. Iowa, what's up, dude? What's up? But yeah. Anyway, I am pretty sure that he's probably fine. I'm pretty sure he's probably just chilling in his house. That would be my guess.